guess I'll just start there and zoom out from the screen and see I'm in here at this screen. I could hit F5 on it, let you read it briefly, but just, it doesn't matter. This phone is always updating something, and or this phone's always updating something. It's 2018 is the year, just so we know. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in its cover. I'm going to set this thing down here and let you look at that briefly. Alright, so I'm going to put this phone in its cover, put that in my pocket, grab this phone, grab its cover, put that in my pocket. Okay, and I'm going to grab the camera and grab this here. What did I just trip on? I don't know, the power cord or something. Okay, so now we're going to go outside here. Okay, and we're going to, well, it is raining. I didn't make it. Well, sure. Okay, so is it loud out? What I wanted to show you is that, let's see here, what I want to show. Just quickly, here, it's going to rain on my, okay, so here we are outside with the, what is this, is a Toshiba RT-8700, okay, so, and it's not powered on, and if you have it in tape mode, okay, and you hit stop eject, you get a tape. Alright, so here's this, hit play, you get tunes. Alright, so that's how that works. Alright, now the selector's in that, so if you put the selector in, now over here it's got a power button. Alright, so the power button is out. Okay, it's out, so you can play the tape on these kind of machines, and no matter what feature you use. But now if we have it in radio and the power button is off, okay, but the power button is off or out, if you will, okay, you come over here, you hit play, you will get the radio but not the tape. Okay, so let's do that.
Taking this opportunity to give a special shout out to our
See, that's the radio, alright? That's the radio, but as soon as you hit the stop button, or if the tape comes to the end, the radio goes away. Alright, so now what you need to do is have this, let's see, what was your question? Your question was is that the radio is always on, so it only plays when you hit the play button. Well, what you need to do is turn the power on from sleep. You need to push this button in like that, and then you get the radio working without the cassette player playing. Okay, so here's the radio. Okay,
Hey Dallas, get ready for
that's how that works. And now if you turn the power button off, it goes off. If I had something in line in, nothing's going to happen in line in because the power is not on. I can turn the power on, as you can see, the power meter comes up, but there's nothing in lining because I don't have anything hooked up to line in. Okay, so we turn the power meter off. Now if we go back down here to radio, hit the power. Now in radio mode with the power button off, which is also sleep. Okay, if we hit play, the radio will come on because the selector's in radio. Okay, so hit play. There's a radio. Alright, so there's a radio all day long, but no tape sound. Alright, no tape sound. If you put this in tape, again, the power button doesn't matter, or the sleep doesn't matter, because the tape is always going to play in any mode, because that's just the way it's designed. But if you want to hear the radio, flip it to radio, you got radio. You hit that off, it's going to go off because the power is not turned on. So if you want to hear the radio, you need to push the button in, and then you get,
you know what you deserve? The personalized closet of your
there was some lightning. Okay, so and that's thunder. Okay, so anyway, hopefully you understand how the power button button versus selector versus the sleep feature works with this little radio here, okay? And so I'm going to upload this, and hopefully that'll solve your issue with how the sleep function works versus the radio playing only when you hit the play button on the cassette. If you want to hear the radio without having the cassette player in play mode, you need to simply push in the power button and have it on radio, right? And then give us, you know, and there we are. All right, so you turn the radio off like that. That's it. Hopefully you understand how this item works here. Good day, boy. Hope you enjoy it. I gotta go.